Hey everybody, Haku here for my read-through or reaction for Chainsaw Man Chapter 6 Plus. I don't know how many we'll read. Just hoping for like 30 minutes or so, but I'll stop whenever I feel like stopping the video for now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited to read again. I love the first 5 chapters. I've really wanted to read more. I really wanted to watch the anime because I've been putting off the anime until I can read at least like past wherever that ends. Don't know what image I should be throwing up here as I read. I'm just using like whatever one was on Manga Plus, I think. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into it. If you've been following everything that's been going on in like the community tab or whatever, sorry that I wasn't able to do these videos more often. But yeah, either way, let's get into reading. I'm excited to see where all of this goes. I feel like I'm forgetting something that I needed to say before I started reading, but now like I can't remember it. So either way, let's just go. Um, so we're starting off with Power and Denji. Again, sorry if I forget names or if it's a little bit of a like struggle trying to get back into things. Since it has been a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I remember almost everybody. I remember Power, she left like the biggest impression on me. The first time I read, I thought she was hilarious. Denji was also really good. Pretty certain that's his name. I think it's Makima. I was gonna say I can't remember if it's Makima or Majima. I think it's Makima though. And there was only one other character. I don't remember his name, but hopefully I'll get it down. Oh, and again, I feel like I shouldn't have to say this at the beginning of every video, but just in case I can't show the actual manga on screen, I would get destroyed. Anybody would. Your daily request for the Fiend power is approved. Or sorry, your daily request for the Fiend power is approved, probably. Be back by 5 o'clock. You can't even go out on your own? Nope, I was so bored being in here all the time. We have Chapter 6, Service. I know where to find the devil who took Meowie. The problem is that only you can fight it. If it sees me, it'll use Meowie as a shield. Then it would be checkmate. And then he looks at her boobs and squints. I had a pet too, this devil named Pochita. I can't ever pet him again, but it's okay, 'cause he's alive inside me, right here. Humans are so foolish. Say what? That means Pochita died, does it not? The dead have no life. They're in my heart or whatever. That's pathetic consolation. Except he's like kind of quite literally in his heart, it seems. And then he looks at her boobs again. Yeah. So you're so right. There's no way I can be friends with this chick. And now we see Makima in front of this council of old guys. The Soviet warhawks are getting louder over the American matter. We're also hearing rumors that they're using devils for military purposes. We can only pray that the devils remain Japan's only enemies. Makima, are the dogs in the squad we gave you coming along? I have one dog that's promising, and one that's interesting. So I wonder then if this is actually a cover, like they call them devil hunters or whatever, but they're actually kind of testing them out to potentially be like a military asset for Japan. Interesting. A puppy I recently took in. Your job is to train dogs and use them. Be sure not to get attached. Alright. Denji's disgusting. There's nothing interesting about him. Why do you have such high hopes for him? All devils are born with a name. The more that name is feared, the more powerful the devil itself. Coffee has no scary mental image whatsoever. If there was a coffee devil, it would probably be weak. But what if there was a car devil? That conjures up the mental image of getting run over and dying, so that might be strong. Denji can turn into the chainsaw devil. I really do think that's interesting. It's interesting and nothing more. He's useless. And I mean, I guess that would make him pretty strong, right? Because, like, even if chainsaw murders, I think, are either exceedingly rare or just straight up don't happen in real life, that's like such a common, like, horror movie or like haunted house thing that it feels like a lot of people's mental image of it would be really scary. Only people with goals or convictions serve in public safety. But him, he said all he wants is to live the easy life. He isn't fit for public safety. Not to mention he thinks you can become friends with devils. He's still a brat, just some brat. And then we see them just walking. "'Tis that house. Meowie and the devil are in there." Huh. Let's get our butts over there. Man, I really don't... Like, how long ago was Meowie taken? I just kind of feel like, how is Meowie still alive? And, like, what's the deal here? Man, I really don't want to go all chainsaws on it because I'll get faint. Oh? Go chainsaws? Yeah, I can turn into chainsaws. Human jests are so amusing. Huh? Yeah, what is it? Isn't it gonna use your cat as a hostage if you show up? You can't come this close with me, right? Oh, that was my story? Story? A slip of the tongue, it was. And then she glances back really quickly. And like they both turn on each other with the axes. Okay then, and clash. Oh no, she has a hammer. And then she knocked him out. He's a fool, but he had good intuition. So like, is she just trying to kidnap him because she thinks he's just a regular human or whatever, and also kind of try to escape since she can't normally leave? You made me wait for quite some time, Blood Devil. I thought you'd run away. Don't complain. I had to wait that long till I could finally get outside too. Bat, I brought a human just as you wished. Man, that's a really good panel. It almost reminds me of something out of Berserk. I love that style. My first meal in so long. A young melee. Looks like I'll get to drink blood brimming with life force. And then he wakes up as he gets grabbed. Look at my arm, human. You damn humans did this to me. This infernal wound forced me to hide my grand self. Like I care, idiot. My meal barks. Humans carved this wound upon me, so I'll heal it with human blood. And then he squeezes him to drain out blood. You taste disgusting, and he throws him down. Now, I've gone and regenerated from disgusting blood because of you. So it only took that little amount of blood to regenerate a whole arm, though. What a revolting taste. I'll have to eat other humans to get rid of this taste. Again, the design's really, really good. What? What do you want? To be friends with devils? And then we see him looking at power. I can't believe you took my story for truth. Humans really are foolish. And that's where it ends. That's where it ends. Okay, we gotta go to Chapter 7. Chapter 7, Meowie's whereabouts. And I'm just, like, this just has me thinking, okay, so is Meowie real? Are we getting gaslit here? The smell of cigarettes, makeup, and medicine. Now that's not a bad smell. I've settled on children to cleanse my palate. Bat Devil, I brought you a human as promised. Now give Meowie back. Yes. Was that the deal? And we see he's wearing the cat around his neck. Meowie. But I still haven't punished you for bringing me disgusting blood, have I? And then he eats the cage. Meowie? And we go into a flashback. Meowie, your name shall be Meowie. For a cat you smell tasty. And we see it's all skinny. You're all skin and bones. Methinks I'll fatten you up a little before I eat you. And then we see her getting at milk. Hurry and grow big. I'm eager to kill you. And then it grows fat and snuggles up to her. I've always killed everything that met my gaze. It feels strange to hear a voice that isn't screaming. So strange. Blood Devil. And then we see the Bat Devil with its arm missing, taking the cat. I need blood. Bring me a human if you want the cat to live. Okay. Alright. You said you can't pet Pochta anymore. I know how you feel. 'Tis an awful feeling, isn't it? And then she's grabbed and eaten as well. Disgusting. Nothing but disgusting blood. And he spreads his wings. God, my mouth tastes revolting. So I guess humans taste good to them, but devils taste bad. And, by by extension, fiends who are just a devil possessing a human body, and whatever Denji is. Because I mean, I guess he's not. Well, maybe he's a fiend because he's kind of a devil possessing a human body. But I feel like it's a little bit different with Denji. Like he's like literally fused into him physically. So I don't know. I don't know if it's quite the same or not. Gah, my mouth tastes revolting. I must rinse it out with the blood of children. And he flies off. After I've gargled, I'll have a virgin as an appetizer. For the soup, a healthy woman of ripe age. The main course will be a good plump man, and for dessert, I desire a pregnant woman. And then he notices Denji hanging on to him. Give me back my boobs. You're drinking my blood? How vile. I do not have any desire to drink your blood. And he crushes him again. There was this one time Pochito went missing. Pochito wasn't there when I woke up. I looked all over town and still couldn't find him. I thought he'd been eaten by a devil, but when I got home, Pochito was waiting for me, crying. I remember being so relieved that we fell asleep together right on the spot. After Meowie got taken by a devil, how did she feel when she went to sleep at night? And then the chainsaw bursts from his forehead, and he hits his transformation. Man, the art is so good. I really like the style a lot. And I mean, just the character designs and faces and stuff, I really appreciate the design. And I'm reading actually like the full volumes here, so we have like this volume ending thing, this like 4 coma type thing. I mean, it's not really, it's kind of an 8 coma. Hey, don't throw away your apple peels. These are edible. If you don't want the skin, give it to me. I'll eat it. Give me your scabs. I can eat those. What the? No way. Why not? They're nutritious. What kind of life have you lived? Alright, and that was the end of the first volume. Alright, end of first volume. Let's keep reading, though, because there's no way I'm ending there. I can't believe they ended the volume on that. How can you end there? Let's keep going. Alright, starting off volume 2 with chapter 8. I love the cover here. Looks good. Right, just moving through all the beginning stuff for this one's called Chainsaw and Bat. We have character pages. Sorry, I'm just gonna skim through those for this. Alright, and now we have the Bat Devil's reaction. A devil. Chapter 8, Chainsaw vs. Bat. And he slices his arm back off again. Just got it back, and they crash into a building. Ow, ow, ow. And then this random lady, idiot, you're gonna get eaten. And then she runs away. You let a human get away? But you're a devil. What is it you want? To split your belly open and touch those boobs. And he chainsaw punches him through the wall. Can a fool who protects humans cut through this? And he tosses an entire car at him. The guy's reaction. Whoa. Okay, and he can unchainsaw his arms. And he catches it. My chainsaws can retract? Such strength in that puny body? Why would you use that strength to save humans? Who said I saved him? Huh? Like I care. About some guy's stupid life, and he throws the car back. Yeah. Oh? What? Excuse me? What on earth? He's creating a mouth cannon? I didn't think bats could normally do that. And it looks like he blasts him with like a sound wave. Ugh. And then he picks up the guy. First, I must regenerate. This blood reeks of tobacco, but I'll tolerate it right now. And then Denji pulls the ripcord again. And I love the way we have the letters like flying out of the dust and rubble. How are you alive? Because even though I've been nothing but patient through a whole bunch of awful crap, I still haven't touched him even a little. And he goes full transformation again. Stay away from me. Or at least full transformation for now. I don't want to say that and then like 50 chapters down the line he gets a fuller transformation. Alright. And he slices through his arm as he climbs up. And then cuts into his chest. Holy crap. And then just dices him. And we see all of his guts spilling out. And that's where the chapter ends. I love the little end thing with Pochita riding on the car. Alright, we're continuing. Sorry if the past 2 chapters haven't had a lot of me interjecting like any specific thoughts or anything. It's just that, it's been a pretty straightforward fight chapter, and generally in mangas, or manga fights are just kind of quick to read. But we have chapter 9, Rescue, and we see a nude Power holding Meowie. We have another flashback to her eating a bird and a cow and a bear, I think, and then meeting Meowie. Bring me a human if you want the cat to live. All lives are equally trivial. It's a mere cat, or it's merely a cat. Then why am I running? Why am I searching for a human? To save Meowie? And she falls. What a foolish reason. And then looks at her own blood. I love blood. The taste, the smell, feeling death, and I recently discovered for the first time. And then we have Meowie meowing and going up to her, that blood is nice and warm. And she cries while she's sleeping. And then she sees Meowie again, waking up. Man, these panels are really good. And also it's kind of like, it doesn't take long to read, because some series are very word heavy, but Chainsaw Man's really art heavy. So many panels tell the story without needing any words. And it's man, it's really, really, really good. Yeah, sorry, I just scrolled back up and took those last few pages in again. I was thinking at the other chapter too. How so much of it is just told through just the images. And then, why did you save me? I tried to kill you. You know why. He points at her boobs. What a foolish reason. I'm sorry I deceived you. Meowie survived. I'll let you touch my chest. And then he looks forward, just 1,000-yard stare, and then, oh yeah, and his arm gets blown off. He starts screaming. What the pain? And then, oh my god, the nipple devil? What on earth? And it ate his arm. Can you move? Not a finger. Take Meowie and run. And then he pulls the ripcord again, starting to transform. God, my chainsaw won't come out. Do I not have enough blood? Just when I finally found him. You're the one who killed Batty, aren't you? Oh? He was my boyfriend. Oh, on closer inspection, you have a cute face. It'd be cruel to kill such a cutie. You may go. And those 2 behind me? I'll kill them. And he looks back, and then raises his fist to fight. Then die. Okay, then. And that's where oh my god, the cliffhangers. I feel like we're just blowing through these. Seriously. But I'm going to keep reading. I cannot stop. Chapter 10, I guess we're going to be getting into, Denji versus, like I said, Nipple Devil. I think it's probably more Parasite Devil or Leech Devil. But then again, some parts of its design really wouldn't make full sense. So, not quite sure. Could even be Earthworm, but we'll see. Chapter 10, Kon. Alright. And then, so, we have Denji getting beaten up more, it seems like. Would he really fight a devil like this? Merely to touch some breasts? And he's still just fighting untransformed. Or basically untransformed. So I guess he still has his incredible strength, even I don't know if he has it in base human form, but even when he's only partially transformed, he still has it. But he's getting battered around. You're kidding me, right? Bat got killed by this pathetic little puppy dog. Bat and I dreamed of eating all the humans together. An impossible dream, but sublime and beautiful, and it's been shattered by some insignificant puppy dog. It's a shame about that cute face, but you need to die. And then he looks like he's maybe brushing his shoulder off. I'm not gonna die before I cop a feel. How stupid. Poor Bat getting killed by someone with such sleazy desires. What a foolish reason. Everyone's serious about this but you. And he's thinking about what everyone has said about his dreams. Oh. And then... Rah! And he gets a tiny cut in. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. You all gotta look down on the stuff I do. Revenge, protecting your family, saving a cat, blah, blah, blah. You guys all got big important dreams. Lucky you. Well, let's have a dream battle then. Yeah, a dream battle. If I rip you apart, then that makes your dream worth less than touching boobs. Oh, he's barking. How darling. He yaps as much as a puppy. Alright, I'll eat you up. Go ahead. If you can beat me in a dream battle, that is. And he lunges forward. And it looks like his eye gets torn open a bit. But I think he may have also got a cut in. He's a demon. And he's just fighting with reckless abandon. Oh, and he managed to get a cut in, but he also just gets completely impaled. That's the word. I was like, what's a good word to use here? Didn't want to say penetrated. Gets completely impaled. Thanks for the meal. And then we have this guy making fox symbol with his hands. Cone. And he does fox sound effect. And we see some... So is he like Fox Devil powers? So he doesn't like the devils, though. So is... man. I wonder how his powers work, then. So does he just control one? Because, like... If he doesn't like them, I'm assuming he isn't one. Unless he's, like, self-hating. So I'm assuming he isn't like a fiend-like power, and he's probably not like Denji, but I guess he could be, maybe, I don't know. It'd make Denji feel a little bit less special, I guess. So maybe he just controls one? But interesting. Huh? This is the Leech Devil. Can I swallow it? You may. So yeah, it seems like he, like, controls one. So I guess it's the Fox Devil, then? The more people are afraid of foxes, I guess? You may. Alright. We see him with some other people in suits. Leech Devil's extermination confirmed. Newbies, aid and evacuate the... I mean, it's a Leech Devil. Could it survive without a head? I don't know. Newbies, aid and evacuate the survivors. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Humano, as our senior, you keep watch for devils, please. You got it. The dream battle. The dream battle. And he starts yelling, you and the Blood Fiend are to be debriefed. What about Meowie? And then we just have Meowie. The cat will go to a veterinary hospital for a full checkup. Oh, what a happy ending. I'm kind of tempted to end it there, because then it would be 5 chapters and 5 chapters. And that's such a happy ending. But I kind of want to see a little bit of what happens next. Let's go 1 or 2 more. 1 or 2 more, and we got Chapter 11, Compromise. We see Denji in hospital bed. Looks like Guy is peeling an apple for him. Again, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't remember his name from the first video. We found your arm. I guess it reattached itself when you got a blood transfusion. You really are like a devil. Hey, you were talking all chummy to a devil yourself. I saw it, man. You really don't know a thing, do you? Devil hunters make contracts with devils. That's how we fight. I'm in a contract with the Fox Devil. In exchange for borrowing the fox's power, I feed it part of my body. That's the deal. This time, I fed it some skin. I see. Sounds painful? And then he's reaching for the apples. Devils desire the deaths of humans. Always. Fiends are the same. Power's a good one, you know? And then he looks pissed. Security camera footage confirms that the 2 of you left your patrol area. Also, there was a large amount of your blood in the building we believed the Bat Devil was hiding in. You almost got killed by the Blood Fiend, right? I don't know why, but you're sympathizing with a devil again. Weird. Wonder what's up with that. And then, thank you so much for saving my little girl. Her little girl recently. It seems someone named Denji gave her his jacket, so we came by to return it. A devil crashed into my workplace, and this guy warned me I'd get eaten, so I ran. I saw he was wearing the public safety uniform, so I wanted to say thanks. It said, I don't care about some stupid man's life, and then that devil threw my car with me in it. It was this devil with a chainsaw lodged in his head, and I love how his experience is not at all like the positive, sappy experiences the first two panels had. Oh, that's great. If I investigate further and report this to the higher-ups, both the Blood Fiend you covered for and you will be put down. But there were no casualties this time, so if you'll just accept one condition, I'm willing to overlook this incident. Or will accept just one condition. When I tell you to do something, you do it. You're a dumb brat with no morals. I've been doing this for longer than you, and I'd like to think I stand for social justice. If you just do as I say, you can protect the standard of living you have now. How's that sound? Answer me if you understand. Sure, I can keep that in mind for you. Don't worry, dude. I don't got any grand goal like you guys. I only got shoddy dreams, but I'm gonna take stuff just as seriously as you, so you can count on me big time. For now, learn to speak with some respect. Sure, I'll consider that for you too. And he leaves. See, I told you I was innocent. Now that you know it, get these things off of me. I love the way Power talks. You sure about this? If little Miss Fiend here kills somebody one day, it'll be on you for looking the other way, Aki. And then he takes the cuffs off. We're devil hunters. We ought to use every tool at our disposal to do our job, even devils and fiends. But enemies are enemies. We're only using them. I have no intention of getting friendly with one. Hey, what a cramped home you have. And then she shows up at their house. Cute outfit. Adorable. I want you to lend one of your rooms to Power. I think you could be a good leash for Denji and Power. Why are you putting all the dangerous ones at my place? Because I trust you more than anyone. Oh, yes, miss. And he blushes. Okay, what I'm thinking though is as much of this was fighting and stuff, this is probably episode 1 and 2 of the anime. I feel like we're a dozen chapters in pretty much, and I feel like this could have only been 1 or 2 chapters. I'm so excited to read. If anybody wants to tell me how far it goes up to so that I know when I can start watching, when I get to that point reading, just let me know. But either way, plus it would be weird to have her live here indefinitely. Yeah, I see. Don't worry, Power said she could be good, so it'll be fine. She looks disgusted at their food. I hate vegetables. Be gone! And she throws it. What? Carrot. Don't throw vegetables. Hey, don't you know that's disrespectful to the farmers who grew these veggies, you devil? I'm the type who seldom bathes. Take a bath. You stink. The toilet. I'm the type who seldom flushes turds. Flush it. It stinks. What's the big deal? You humans are so sensitive. Aren't they, Meowie? And they're just both pissed. And then we see him cleaning. What, devils can't even devils can't even flush their turds. She picks out her veggies too. Hey, you. Hey, poop devil, your poop stuck to the toilet bowl. I can't get it off. And then she motions to her breast. Huh? We had a deal, no? I'll allow you to touch my chest, so touch it. And then his face slams the door. And then, go on, what are you waiting for? Aren't you excited? Touch away. She's an angel. I wonder if we'll ever get into, the backstory of who the Blood Devil was before Power, Or, who Power was before the Blood Devil. Because, they were two separate entities, people at one point. So I wonder if we'll ever get into that. And then, oh my god, we get cliffhung again. Okay, gotta continue. I'll attempt to end it after this one. So we have chapter 12, Squeeze. You can touch my chest. You get 3 squeezes. 3 squeezes. 1 for saving Meowie, a second squeeze for killing Bat, and a third squeeze for protecting me from Topknot. Letting you touch my chest was originally a lie. But now I'm giving you 3 squeezes to repay you for your efforts. Be thankful and squeeze away. And then, wah! it feels so good. Huh? And then they fall out. What is this? 'Tis a breast pad, a wondrous item that makes chests bigger. And then, completely flat-chested without his reality, his dreams have been shattered. What a setback. This is the greatest setback a shonen protagonist has ever faced. Come, 2 squeezes to go. I mean, it's still good. I mean, maybe even better. Oh? And then, okay, 1 squeeze left and he's just devastated. And then, okay, it's over. Time's up. Well, it felt good, no. It felt good, no. So many things I want to say, but, that's it? I don't know. I kind of feel like even better, man. That's it? Aren't you lucky? Getting to touch something so nice. Now we're all square. I look forward to working with you, buddy. Now that Meowie's safe, there's no reason for me to be a devil hunter anymore, but I can't escape Makima, so I'll do you a favor and help you with your job. Meowie, it's bedtime. I love just how chaotic and insane Power is. That's all? And he's just going about his life, devastated. This is the property damage report. And then this is the confirmation for Devil Corpse use. Alright. Also, this is from the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, and Transport. For this one, you stamp here and here. And he's just bereft. You must be tired of all this paperwork. Must be, or it's like being punished even though you defeated the Bat Devil. Denji, is something on your mind? I finally got a hold of this dream I'd been chasing for the longest time. But once I actually had my hands on it, literally, it was way less life-changing than I expected. And now I'm like, when I go after different dreams in the future and get my hands on them, am I going to realize it was actually happier during the chase then, too? Isn't that just crap? What are you talking about? About how when I touched boobs for the first time, it turned out to be no big deal. And then, Denji, I think naughty things feel better the more you know your partner. It's difficult to understand another's heart, so first take your time studying her hands. How long are her fingers? Are her palms cold or warm? How are her ears shaped? Have you ever had your finger bitten? Memorize it. Know it so well that even if you lost your sight, you'd recognize me by bite. And of course, I kind of somewhat have maybe been spoiled that she's not trustworthy just from the way that people talk about her, but also she comes off as super untrustworthy. Like, she has, like, do not trust her vibes all over, like she's some sort of secret villain or something. I don't know if she's a secret villain and that's what people mean by not trusting her, but, like, that is absolutely the vibes I get. I memorized it. And then he touches her chest. And then he just gets knocked over. And then, I have a favor to ask you. Can I? Okay. And like again, she's just being super, super manipulative. I want you to defeat the Gun Devil. The Gun Devil? It first appeared in the US 13 years ago. Its current location is unknown. I mean, that one's probably pretty strong. Like that one, like the Knife Devil's probably like extremely strong. Knives are pretty scary. I mean, it's one of those things where I think like, God, wasn't there some sort of like study or something that people were more scared of getting stabbed than getting shot or something like that? But then again, also you just use knives on a daily basis. So like that kind of brings its average down a little bit. So I don't know. Like the Knife Devil's like, damn it, why do like butter knives have to exist? Now you ruined my whole power. Okay, it's a very powerful devil that all the devil hunters are anxious to kill. I think you could pull it off, because you're more special than all the other devil hunters. If you can kill the Gun Devil, I'll grant you any one wish. And then we end there. I actually think that's a good place to end. Ironically, I kind of love it how I'm kind of jumping around and not staying in one spot with this discussion, but how Denji's character was developed, but using something comedic like touching boobs as a sort of road, a path, a plot device to do that. Because really, like, that's what it's about. But more than that, it's about dreams and, like, how seriously he wants to take his dreams, comparing his dreams to other people's dreams, um, feeling like if I do succeed at something, am I going to feel hollow in what I've achieved? Like, we went through a lot of really serious character stuff just using touching boobs as, like, the way to do it. Power also got a bunch of development. I love Power, the most entertaining character. Power is great, and I do not trust Makima one bit. Super, super manipulative. Even if she's not like a bad guy, even if she's a good guy, she's a super manipulative good guy. Like, not cool. I really, really like Aki's power. His power is really cool. I remember his name now because they said it once, and I'm trying to remember it, connect him in my brain to Fall and to Foxes. And then I've got his power and, like, also his name down. So yeah, his power is cool. I really am excited for more of him as well. I'm excited for more of the entire cast. I don't know if any of the new characters we saw are going to be important to any of the people in suits, but maybe, because they were kind of part of Aki's team. Yeah, I don't know. It was really good. I love the fights and the action. Like I said, one of the best things is how it tells a story just through the panels alone without having to rely on too much dialogue. I know it's a big complaint for a lot of manga that they're like, there's way too much dialogue, it's way too wordy. Hunter x Hunter especially gets that. So I like how so much of the story is told with so little dialogue. Just through facial expressions, actions, the framing of the panels. It's really, really, really good. And the art's just, it's nice. It's kind of sketchy here and there, but what do you expect from like a Weekly Jump series? But I think that plays to its advantage just because the style is really good. I love the style. Like the faces, the expressions, they're really, really good. That's probably my favorite part of the art style. But the designs are great too. So there's that. Yeah, I guess there's not too much else to say here unless I'm forgetting anything. I love the one scene where we had the two people from previous encounters saying these really positive things about Denji, and the one guy like, yeah, he said he didn't care about me and he threw my car with me in it. That was great. The action's really good, the comedy's really good, and the character work and storytelling I think is really good so far. Like, we're only 12 chapters in and I actually have a lot of praise. And there are so many other series that 12 chapters in, I add a lot of praise. Like, say, Phantom Seer, or The Hunter's Guild Red Hood, or Ayashimon, I think. No, not that one. Is it that one? Maybe that one's the one I'm thinking of. But then they got canned. But I know that this actually got popular and didn't get canned. Jump actually decided to give something a chance. So I'm excited to know that I'm actually going to get to continue to read. It's not just going to get canned out of nowhere despite how good it is. But yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these chapters, my thoughts and reaction to them. Subscribe for more Chainsaw Man, much more on the channel. Again, keep letting me know how much you want this or what else you want, and I'll continue to try to do my best. I'm kind of, since I'm working on a bit of a limited schedule, I'm trying to just do what people are saying they want. And huge shout out to those of you that have been saying time and time again, yeah, we want more Chainsaw Man, because I wouldn't have got to get back around to this as soon if it wasn't for people saying they want it. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to talk, I love talking down in the comments, but also on Twitter if you want to follow there, or on the in the Discord server if you want a link, just ask and I can give you one. It's free and open for anyone. But yeah, if you want to help support the channel to help me to keep making videos, it's patreon.com/HakuofTheTubes, or a link will be in the description there, or you can join, be a channel member down below. Both ways really, really do help to support me. Thank you to people who are already patrons and channel members. Huge thank you to chosen regulars Etchy Zero and Evan Holly, Magical Girl FR Nono, Cheverton Student David Langstaff, Slayer Candidate SG, and the irregular Tyrone Beast. Thank you all so much. And thank all of you, obviously, for watching. Thank you for just being a part of this. Thank you so much. But I'll see you all next time.